How fast have you gone on the street car before?
Am I?
Yeah.
100?
There's 150. Not a bad way to make a living, is it?
No, definitely. So I'm more comfortable in your hands going 150 than me going 70.
My grandparents owned a motorcycle shop in Southern California, so I grew up around bikes. My dad was really big in working on them and helping the store function and operate. And then he would donate his time to the local tracks and help build them because he could run the tractors. So me and my brothers just grew up at the tracks, and it's what we wanted to do since we were really young. My very first race was pretty pressure packed for me. I was picked by Jeff Gordon to drive his car. I was driving the Lowe's car at Lowe's Motor Speedway. It was late in the year in 2001. Jeff Gordon was competing for the championship, and I needed to stay away from him. Which later in the race I spun out right in front of him. Thankfully, he didn't crash into me and ruin his championship year. But to be under the magnifying glass like that and driving for such a big company and the sponsorship piece, there was a lot of pressure. I didn't have a great day. Like I mentioned, I spun out and finished in the 30s, but it was an eye-opener just how fast the Cup drivers are. It just gets hot.
I'm sweating back
Yeah,
here.
And we have the AC on. I mean, the climate inside the car, regardless of outside temp, is probably 100, 110. So it's tough. And summer's coming. That's the hard part.
And you're in the flame suit.
Four layers of fire suit.
Oh my goodness.
3-layer suit and a layer of fireproof underwear.
How much weight and sweat do you lose?
Try not to lose any is the goal. We have under my seats a big container that holds the Gatorade I drink, and I try to weigh myself before and after and be within a pound. But
wow,
I'll go through 3 liters of fluid and still lose a pound.
Wow,
so sweating out 3.5 liters of fluid in the race.
That's incredible. Wow, you're nasty.
You're nasty when you get out. There's definitely moments along the way where I've been fearful. On a small degree, every track has its own dangers that pop up, and you've got to manage that. I really felt like picking stock cars or being able to race stock cars put me in the safest form of racing. So when I first started, I was always very comfortable with the environment. Post Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s crash and all of the work that has gone on since to make our driver compartment safe and the track safe, we're now at a threshold that, sure, you can get hurt, but we've really, really improved the safety level. So I felt good before, and I only feel better now being out there.
Can you describe basically the evolution of the car as when you started out as a rookie to where we are in 2018?
What has changed the most is the regulations. The attempt for that is, one, to make them safer, and they're attempting to slow us down. But with the technology piece coming in, we're breaking track records each and every week with reduced horsepower, reduced downforce, reduced mechanical grip. So technology just keeps outrunning what NASCAR is trying to do and holding us back. We're just outrunning it faster than they can hold us back.
I'd be hard pressed. I didn't ask if we can get a really, a big thrill ride here for our viewers.
Not a problem. I hope you can hang on back there. Are you hanging on back there, man? Yeah. Okay.
What part do you feel like most in your element?
I just like sliding like that. Right there is always fun. Oh, helps if you stay on the road.